Live from Maryland Public Television, this is Direct Connection with Jeff Salkin.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for Direct Connection. In a moment, two county executives will join us to talk about the accumulated snow and their accumulating deficits. That's coming up. But first, the awful weather this year has made a star of a Baltimore County science teacher and his blog, Foot's Forecast. Mr. Foote, thank you for joining us. And with you is student forecaster Ryan Krim. Thanks for standing out in the cold for us.
Our pleasure, sir. Thanks for having us.
So give us the quick forecast. Everybody wants to know how much snow are we getting this time?
I'll turn it over to forecaster Ryan. He can give you a quick lowdown.
Well, actually, we originally predicted more towards the 3 to 6 inch range, but lately trends show that we're dropping more towards the lower end of the spectrum, so more towards 1 to 2 inches.
I agree.
Why do you think, Ryan, this has been such a tough winter? Where are we getting all this snow from?
Well, one of the things is the NAO, North Atlantic Oscillation, is in a favorable place for storms to ride up the coast. Also, there's been a polar vortex that's just been feeding the cold air, and when moisture runs into it, voila, you have snow. So,
Mr. Foote, this is great stuff. How did you get this going and get all these kids involved?
Well, as you can see, Ryan knows his stuff really well. He's done his homework in a lot of areas. Ryan's been on the site since 2006, and other members of the team out there tonight have been on for just as long. They have a passion for the weather, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
How's this winter been in terms of traffic to your website?
Well, it's been phenomenal. A slow day for us. Used to be maybe 1,000 hits a day, and now we have up to 125,000 hits back last Thursday, and today so far about 40 or 50,000. So someone is reading the weather.
So everybody talks about the weather. How does your forecast, how does your site differ from what people get, in the newspaper, on television, and on sites like AccuWeather.com?
All those organizations do the same thing we do, which is collaboration. Ryan and I and our other team members, Winterman and Forecaster Dakota and Pasadena Matt, all those people, we all get together and discuss what we think is happening, and they all present their ideas. We discuss them and come up with a unified plan and present that to the public.
How much does it tend to deviate from the official forecast?
In terms of the National Weather Service, I would say sometimes we deviate quite a bit. Ryan can tell you more about what happened with the February 5th storm because our forecast was quite different than theirs.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we didn't want to pull the trigger on a high amount, but all indicators pointed towards it, and even though the National Weather Service decided to hold back, we figured that it would be good to throw the high number out there first, and that's how it ended up working in our favor.
Right, and when he says high number, he means that we were concerned at 30 inches back for the February 5-6 storm? Yeah. Yes, too many storms. We thought, boy, that seems extreme, but we had the data to support it, so we decided to go with it, and that's exactly what happened.
So what's the rest of this season look like? Ryan, you were talking about that oscillation, whatever it is. Are we out of the woods here?
As a matter of fact, no, we're not, because the indicators show that it's going to stay cold, and the pattern in about 9 to 10 days from now is going to even become colder. From Canada is going to push down some Arctic air, which is always good grounds for snow. And
right, does not bode well for the Olympics, unfortunately, because the cold air is being shifted this way. That's going to change, as he said, but it's going to take quite some time, and all this snow cover that we have is only going to help those of us who love snow.
Next storm on the horizon?
There's something lurking out there.
6 to 7 day range, it seems.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we have, what, a week to clean up?
If I can put the shovel away for a few days, I'll be really happy. Ryan, before we go, how many more days of missed school do you think we have this winter?
4 or 5.
I'll say. Yeah,
well, all right.
Not to be aggressive.
February has a ways to go yet.
You've made a lot of kids happy out there. Ryan Krim and Rich Foote. The site is footsforecast.org. Thanks to both of you for joining us.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.